Uh-huh. I'm gonna do more of them right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right.
You talking about the Y2? Oh, yeah. See, she got to put me on her video again, you know. Deja, I'm Christian best student, y'all. I want YouTube to know that. Okay. I'm her favorite student. I'm Miss Christian. Oh, so you ain't gonna tell YouTube? Oh.
Love her.
Straight up. See, this is our video. I see you on the camera. You gave away the video. I'm looking at you in the video. No, sorry.
She is very smart. She's mouthy, but she's smart. Okay.
Then pretzel cards. These are coconut cards. Oh, see,
Alright, so what am I looking for? The directions. The directions for a problem like what we just did and what we're getting ready to do is find the slope, right? Because this is where we need to practice. We need to know what the directions are asking us for. Find the slope of a line. That's an F. Passing through the point, and then I entered 2 points, blank and blank. A coordinate, these right here, is always x, comma, y. If you put XX, I'm going to break your arm. That's the new law. I might break it off and beat you with it too. It depends. Depends on how severe the situation is. Okay. So find the slope, right? M. Find the slope of a line passing through 2 points. Do I need to find an equation of any kind?
No.
No. I just need to find the slope. That's all I need. My slope formula, M equals y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. And this is read as y2 minus y1, the quantity, divided by x2 minus x1, the quantity. Okay? Whenever you see anything like this, it could be put in parentheses as such. So if I've got random points, and we're going to work on this negative thing too, just because I feel like we should. These are my points. These numbers can always change. This does not change. Alright, so I'm going to have M equals. Wait, have I picked my first point yet?
No.
No, I need to pick my first point. Does it matter which point is my first point?
No.
No, not even a little bit. Now, I like to start from the left and go right because that's how I was taught. So I'm going to say x1, y1, x2, y2. Literally like a puzzle. I take one piece, I put it in my puzzle. I go to the next piece, I put it in my puzzle. There's no thinking, it's matching. That's it. So once you have this, and I just told you, it doesn't matter which points you pick. And you know, because if you don't, it'll break your arm. It's X, Y.
Oh, my God.
You know better, too. Okay.
I know better what you do.
All right, so I'm literally going to plug this in. I'm going to have a number minus a number divided by a number minus a number. That minus sign is never going to change. Never, ever. So I'm going to find my first number. My first number is 7.
Negative 7.
Negative 7. Good job. All right. My next one is negative 5. See that right there? See my parentheses? Parentheses are important. Okay? I put these little lines here just to show you that that's literally a puzzle. That minus sign is important.
4 minus negative 3.
4 minus negative 3 in parentheses. Now this is where keep, change, change comes in, okay? Only because I have 2 negative signs. If I don't have 2 negative signs, then it's just normal math, right?
Yep.
It's just normal math. Okay.
So you gotta keep change,
So
change.
keep, change.
Oh man, come on, man. That thing following me, man.
Keep, change.
Negative
7 and now plus 5. So I can even rewrite this if I want. It's negative 7 plus 5 divided by 4 plus 3 equals. What is negative 7 plus
Negative
5?
two.
Negative 2
over
over 7. Can I reduce this at all?
No.
No. Done.
Same.
That is the answer to that question. Yes, sir.
What if you got two positives subtract?
2 positives subtracted, so if I just have like 4 minus 3,
1.
1 minus 3.
2 positive numbers being
Don't
subtracted.
I gotta change that second one to a negative, right?
See, that's the thing. When you learn that keep, change thing, only use that when you're doing these. Because otherwise you're making your life harder. Because look, 4 minus 3 is what?
1.
What is it? 1. 4 plus negative 3.
Negative 3.
Look how much more complicated that is. Do you see it? You went back, so you can redo it? You feel better now? Alright? The answer doesn't change, but I've made it more complicated by using that keep, change thing. That thing is only helpful when you're subtracting a negative number. Because when you see that minus, that's what throws people off. That's why I rewrote it. This is the exact same thing, I just rewrote it, right? But this is nicer to look at than this is.
Good.
So this is like big booty, and it's like tight booty. Alright?
What?
Big booty, tight booty. This is tight, it's
I
confined,
just
it's nice
saying
and
that
round.
I heard her, but I didn't. I was in my own zone. I don't know.
Okay, you ready to try another one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, come on,
Not you.
Deja.
I didn't say teachers, I said Deja.
Oh yeah, okay. I gotta wait till you say that. Okay.
Yeah.
See me, I just gotta sit back and observe. Right. Okay. Yeah, 'cause you third. I'm sorry. I'm here to help.
Somebody give her some fire Cheetos or something, keep her occupied.
Yeah. Somebody give me a Coke. No.
You want a Coke or you want Pepsi?
I want me a Pepsi.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so now your points are going to be negative 3, comma, negative 2, and 6, comma, negative 1. What do you do first?
Come on, bro.
The very first thing you do. There it is. Hot damn, everybody's got it. Hallelujah.
Amen.
We need a hot damn dance.
Oh, you cussed on YouTube. You got a
Damn's not a bad word.
Oh, and
It's
you
something
just
that blocks
forget.
water.
Okay.
What?
She fried.
Teacher, I can't see.
I'm gonna start telling my mama that when she say, "Don't be touching in front of me." I'm like, "Mama, damn blocks water."
You gonna get
I don't know if it'll work with your mama. Okay, so walk me through it. What'd you just do?
Yeah.
Alright, so I placed the
Negative 1.
the negative 1. Oh, it's negative 1.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so what's this change to?
Yeah.
Oh, negative 1 minus 3.
And then you got reduce. Oh,
Yep.
I know I'm serious.
Okay, so he made point 1 and point 2, right, just like I did, left to right. He plugged in a negative 1 for his y2,
Yeah, I'm not teaching.
subtracted 2, right, as his y1.
And then I plugged in the negative 6. Down.
Negative sign here. Now, plus
I got the negative sign.
I gotta get this plus.
Negative 1 plus 2. Yep, there you go. Okay. Alright, we're back on. Okay, so we plugged in a negative 1 for our y1, a negative 2 for our y2, a 6 for our x1, our x2, and a negative 3 for our x1.
Boy, you better get that.
We subtracted across.
We know where your fork being.
We got negative 1 minus a negative 2, so he did keep, change.
And let me
Keep,
do
change,
another one.
Okay? Came up with a positive 1, 6 minus a negative 3, did the keep, change, is a positive 9. His slope is 1/9, 1 over 9. That's it. Okay?
Well, do not.
Good job. Thank you.
You get that?
Sorry. I need to help you.
Okay, so now we're going to go with negative 7, comma 1, and 8, comma negative 3. What do you first?
Label the points first.
Label the point.
Label the points first.
He's getting a little cocky now because he's knowing what he's doing.
Might slide down there, got name my phone back there.
Label the points first. Plug in the points.
Okay.
So it's the formula is y2 subtract y1, x2 subtract x1. So I do negative 3 subtract
Is that 3?
Yep, that's negative 3.
1
You know I write like a pirate.
over 8 subtract the negative 7.
Uh-huh.
What's that say?
Negative 4 over
Yeah. You getting
15.
Woo!
Can't reduce that, man, so keep it like that.
That's it. All right. Well done.
Hold up.
Oh, yeah, high five. All right. Okay, so a little bit louder because we all know I'm obnoxious. All right, so he labeled point 1, point 2. Our formula, y2 minus y1. Negative 3 minus 1. He did keep, change, change.
Negative up there.
So it would have originally looked like this. Negative 3 minus 1 over 8 minus a negative 7. So this is what it originally looks like before he did the keep, change, change.
All right, 1 minute. Wait.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm just taking notes, so.
You're fine.
You know how
I know. I'm not
Negative
erasing
what
anything.
to who?
Okay, so we plug in a negative 3
Yeah.
minus a positive 1.
Okay.
So this is y2 minus y1. That's what's actually right here. Then he plugged in a positive 8. Okay. Minus a negative 7. Now this stage is keep, change, change. Keep, change, change.
Stop.
I'm not going to erase anything.
Is that a negative 15?
That is a negative, or no, it's a positive
Yeah,
15.
that's what I was gonna say.
This is an equal
Can
sign.
you do me a
Okay.
favor?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, can you do another, okay, the 7, do that whatever, right? So when it gets like that, it's keep, change every time, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is the original setup, this right here.
So with them type of problems right there, it ain't nothing but addition and subtraction,
That's
right?
it. That's all it is. As long as, the only hard part to this is this formula right here.
Wait a minute, and then over there, put that in the box.
Okay, you put it in your box.
Okay. And then, that was originally 3 and 1,
Mhm.
and 8, negative 7. Okay, x2, x1. And then that's when the flip came in.
Yep, that's what we did, keep, change, change.
Keep, change, and change.
That's all I wrote down here is keep, change, change. That's all that says, just so we know that's what step that is.
Keep, change. So I keep the negative 3. I
Mhm.
change the minus sign to a plus sign. And then I change the 1
Right.
to negative 1.
Now, and that's, I mean, again, that kind of stuff is not necessary, but some people that helps. So if you can look at this and go negative 3 minus negative 1 is a negative 4, that's fine. But that keep, change thing helps right here. And sometimes if you don't go to the bottom and the top, you could get messed up. Okay? So you've got a -3 minus 1. So we did keep, change. So you change the minus to a plus. Change the +1 to a -1. Down here in the denominator, we had 8 minus a -7. You keep the +8. You change the minus sign to a plus sign. You change the -7 to a +7. So your final answer here is -3 plus a -1 equals -4. 8 plus 7 equals 15. That's it. That is the answer. So again, what is the most important problem, or I'm sorry, what is the most important point of this right here?
The slope?
The direction.
Oh.
All right, so everybody listening? Everybody's listening right here? The most important thing that you could remember from what's on the board right here, because we've done these problems and we're going to keep doing these problems, the instructions did not change. The directions, what was asked of you.
Do one when we gotta find
This
B.
question was directly on your test as written. As written. It was written out as just one long sentence. That's what it said.
Can you do one of them when we got, can you use that and use one of the points to find B?
Yep.
No, I'm saying, can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you give me some water? Please, thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Don't do nothing yet.
I'm not.
Okay, it says find the slope of a line passing through a point.
Yep.
That's
And
what
then,
that means.
and well, see, I kept changing the points. So these right here would have been up here.
Okay, I just want to write that down.
That's fine, that's fine. So in the instructions, the actual point would have been written here. But since I kept changing the points for examples, I just wrote it out like that. That's the only difference.
I don't see how. It just threw me off though, where it says -3 minus a +1. I just didn't understand.
Did you see that?
Because what I done, it just seemed like that wasn't even on. I didn't get you the test and the other test. That the paper she had.
This,
Let me do
this
it.
is just
Can I do it?
That's okay. It looks different.
Can I do it?
She
No.
said what's 3 up there says -3 minus a +1. I got it.
You see it?
Yeah.
So literally, so this form right here, like I could write this out as M equals
That's funny.
something minus something, something minus something. So this number could be anything. It could be a positive, it could be a negative. That's why this is important, because all you gotta do is plug in those numbers.
So do it make a difference if we have parentheses or not?
As long as you know what's going on. The parentheses just help.
So them letters won't, those kind of worksheets won't have variables and nobody like that?
No, this question is only in numbers.
What if you only got the answer, but you decided to put the decimal in there, decimal as the second answer too, would that affect it?
You have to remember you're being asked about slope. Can I find the slope of a decimal?
No, I'm saying you got the answer too. And you figure out the decimal, do you still put that down on the paper, you know you got the answer?
Circle the fraction.
Okay,
Okay? If it makes you feel better to write a decimal, fine. Circle the fraction.
okay.
Because that's how you're finding the slope. Because remember, the slope is how many spaces I'm going up and down and left and right. That's why it needs to stay in this fraction form. Because at the end of the day, this is -4, so this is y spaces down, and this is a positive x, so this is x spaces to the right.
Wait, I gotta write that down.
Okay.
Look, when you write stuff, when you write it down like that, that is what you call really explaining how things really actually supposed to be on the graph, and I'm very bad on graphs.
This is why I have Miss Deborah write everything down, and then I make copies of what she writes.
Yes, she does.
Because her writing is much better.
How do you turn like the equation to a slope in the cell form? How do you do that?
Switch forms, we can do that too.
Hold on, budge that.
Not right now. So we're gonna,
Hold up.
thank you, Deb.
How you want to do this?
The strep throat is still
This
attacking
my
me.
downfall.
I'm fighting it.
That's why you're
No,
all
that's my
that water,
downfall.
Miss Christian.
That graphic.
That's why you're drinking all that water so it don't
I
get
thought you
dry.
was back home, keep going.
I got a podcast.
That was delicious. A1. You welcome, right? I'm ready to go to sleep.
You can't do that. You cannot do that, baby.
I sleepwalk and work too, when I was working, I was asleep. They know when I'm in work sleep, but I still be working.
This beginning.
Yeah, they say they're rich sweet.
Oh, I have no anything.
And it's just mark the ones that are wrong. And as long as the sheet's completed. it's okay.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I
one.
make some chicken.
No, someone thought you'd be smart and write down the words instead of the numbers, so you should also have the numbers written down. And it's not by root.
I'm eating my sweet, I eat one day, I'm sweet. That's how bad I love it.
First computer lab.
I under the most.
Okay. So this was our point formula, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm stopping this one.